met the Hawkins and all the family members. It's been great. All of this, the Hawkins people showed up. This is great. We really enjoyed it. My big special thanks is to the University of North Texas Athletic Department. They took a little chance and gave him a scholarship. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Then they took another chance and gave him a job. Cha-ching, cha-ching. So on behalf of myself and the city, thank y'all so much for this opportunity. He's off my payroll.
I'd like to take time first to thank Kendra's parents, Bob and Becky, and Matt's parents, Cindy and Doug, for this beautiful evening for all of us. And, they deserve it. I had the privilege to meet Matt our freshman year of college in Denton, and we hit it off, needless to say. I mean, there's not a lot of people in Denton, America that like to ride four-wheelers and deer hunt and fish and country music. So, we hit it off, and it's been a great relationship ever since, but a lot of fond memories from being in the dorms there our freshman year, going and taking his little old black Ford down and listening to, going to Best Buy to get, the next greatest country music album that came out, and riding around blaring it. We're still kids, but we had a lot of good times, and leading up to that, we got to go and share a house together for a little over 3.5 years. Boy, those are some good times. Don't worry, Kendra, I was told not to go in these stories.
Thank you.
He told me. So, but, a lot of people always tell you, growing up in high school, especially from a smaller town, or you always think your high school friends are just the best, but everybody always says the ones you meet in college are the ones that you remember for a lifetime. And I like to think that's why I'm here today, because all those memories, so I thank you for that. Through college, we had a lot of good times, but we graduated and Matt stayed working for the athletic department, and he called me one day. He's like, "Hey man, there's this really hot girl from Colorado." Now I wasn't working, I wasn't in Denton at the time. I was back home, and co-worker relationships. But I know that everybody does work with Matt would say there was, it wasn't any secret the affection there, Anyway, but he would call, and as Matt would like to say, that she's the one, So, and I knew the way that he always talked about you, Kendra, that you were a special girl, and you mean a lot to us. And it's just so. Kendra, you found a guy that I believe that is my best friend for a lot of reasons. But he's one that's going to love you and care for you, and no matter whether he's goofy or he had to put up with a little bit, he's a great dude, and he's going to love you and care for you from now on, the rest of Dell's life. And Matt, you just found a girl that you have to put up with. Okay? I don't know how. But with that being said, I wish y'all nothing but the best in life. I appreciate both families, appreciate both of y'all having me, and I love both of y'all dearly, and wish you nothing but joy and happiness.
Okay, first of all, I just want to thank everyone, Cindy and Doug, Amanda and Matt, my mom and dad, the effort, the trips you took to Texas to put this together. I can't wait to have you back in Colorado. That's going to be fantastic. But all of this is thanks to really my mom. She did an amazing job with the decorations, making sure Kendra was happy. I don't think I've been to a more blinged out wedding in my entire life. Thank yous to the bridesmaids, the groomsmaid, Christina, the wedding coordinator, Dee, Tiffany, and Shelly, who helped me and my mom put this all together. my mom, my dad, the family that flew in from Colorado, all the guests that came in from different parts of Texas. We cannot thank you enough. So now to the good part. I don't know if you all know Kendra. I've known her my whole life, and she was a wild child. She's so sweet right now. That little girl is not so innocent. She was known for putting the garage door opener in her mouth and riding the garage door up and down. She convinced me it was a great idea to put on rollerblades and tie a jump rope to her bike, which ended in me having 2 broken arms at the same time. She ran inside and told my dad I got stung by a bee, which he was pretty surprised when we came out when that was not the case. This girl used to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, sneak in my room, steal my clothes, go to school in a different outfit, change in the bathroom at school, and then I would see her and figure I couldn't tell her to take my clothes off at school. This is like a daily routine. So, you know, I'm just so proud of you and how you've grown up. I honestly cannot believe you moved to Texas. I miss you so much every day. But I think the move here was amazing because you met Matt, so I really believe in fate. I think it brought you here for a reason. And I just have to say, Matt, I love you so much. You're like a brother to me. Tracy and I, my mom and dad, are so lucky to have you. I couldn't think of a better family to fit together. And ever since the first day I met you, I just knew you were right for Kendra. Even though the first time I met Matt, he was doing somersaults down the hotel lobby after Kendra's birthday out. So he's matured since then. You know, I knew from the interview Kendra had at UNT, my parents said, "Boy, what did they ask you? What did you ask them?" And I said, "There were any hot guys." And she said, "There was this one, I walked in, his name is Matt, I hope I get the job because he's really hot." A week later, they're working together, thinking they're keeping a big secret from all their coworkers, and they are kind of. So, Matt, I can tell you, you will not ever find someone that will love you more than Kendra. She absolutely adores you. She's going to be a great wife. You're going to be a great husband. I love you both to death, and I'm so excited to have you again.
You know, we want to thank my wife's family that traveled from Denver, my family, my sisters, my beautiful 87-year-old mother who's here tonight. You know, my wife has told me this, and it's like one of the many Talking family mottos. And my wife often says, life has a funny way of taking you where it wants you to go. We never thought that meant Texas. We thought a lot of things, but we never ever thought it would be Texas. And come to find out, you know, first of all, I want to quickly thank Ron Wooler for allowing us to have this here, Sheriff Capper for helping get Kendra here, and some of the first things that happened was the people of Texas embraced Kendra. Now, when that's your daughter, that means everything to you. And then we came down to visit, and the people of Texas embraced us. You know who you are. I won't name names, but we've been to barbecues, cookouts, tailgates. You've been nothing but gracious Lone Star Staters, and the Talking family loves you for that. Matt's family, obviously, Amanda, Cindy, Doug, Matt Lyles, Ollie, Benson, everybody, thank you so much. Again, life takes you where you never think you're going to go. I guarantee you, I never ever thought I would be in a pickup truck on a dusty Texas highway, road, with a strapping young man asking for my daughter's hand in marriage. And never did I think that would happen. So after I said, is this what I think this is? And he said, yes, sir, it is, and I love her and I'll treat her right. And I said, there's a bar right there. So we pulled in and we got out of the car, out of his truck. And this was funny because if you know Matt, you get a kick out of it. I made him hug it out with the guy, with me right there in this bar parking lot. And Matt was kind of like, I was like, come on. We did though, didn't we? We knocked it out. All right, we knocked it out. You know, obviously I could go on, but I won't. Maybe I will. No, I'm just kidding. Kendra? Wow. I've seen you look beautiful. I've seen you look all glammed up for prom. I've seen you with dirty diapers. But I've never seen you more beautiful than tonight. I turned 55 and I started crying. I don't know what the hell happened. I cry at the national anthem. I see a bunch of military guys and I get all weepy. I don't know what comes over me. Matt, you know I love you. You know that. From the time you asked me for her hand to the time we went boot shopping. Here's Matt. He wants to buy Kendra a pair of cowboy boots, but it couldn't be cowboy boots. They had to have, like, I don't know, blinged out cowboy boots, you know? So we went cowboy boot shopping for my daughter, and I knew then that he has a heart of gold. So, Matt, you keep taking care of my daughter. Keep bringing home the bacon with this great job at UNT, and I promise you, Kendra will bedazzle your life.
We are going to finish up dinner. We've got about 3 very special dances. And then we're going to roll into a group dance, which